Hello and welcome to the second week of the new Only Connect. And following our decision to axe the introductory remarks, the BBC's been hit by a torrent of complaints. Both of them said, please bring back the intro remarks. I really miss them. Love, Victoria. Now, if that's not what going viral means, then I think a young person needs to explain to me what going viral means. But unfortunately, due to budget cuts, the nation's favourite part of any quiz show, my introductory remarks will henceforth not be happening. On my right, Lee Knowles, an improvement advisor for the NHS who's a keen Lego builder. Gareth Cottis, an e-commerce merchandising manager who has a fear of butterflies. And their captain, Ashwini Kamath, a solicitor who had a childhood crush on Virgil from Thunderbirds. United by their passion for a pint, they are the Hopsters. Ashwini, for our first few series, all the teams were beer drinkers. Every team. This week it's the pint drinkers, the ale lovers, the beer cravers. But none of them were women. Do you really like beer?
I do, I really do.
And whole pints of it at a time?
I mean, it does take me an entire evening to drink a pint, in fairness, but...
Oh, you're a one-pint quizzer?
I am a one-pint wonder.
I look forward to seeing you in action. You are facing this evening on my left. Theo Howe, an operations manager who has hitchhiked across Honshu. Oliver Sweetnam, a Hansard reporter at the House of Lords who knows all the lyrics to the Wicker Man soundtrack. And their captain, Charlie Bowen, a PhD student who was detained at Atlanta Airport. United by a craze for competitive vegetable growing, they are the Sprouters. Charlie, it is months after St Patrick's Day and I still haven't put the potatoes in. Does it matter? Is there such a thing as seasons anymore?
I'm going to be honest with you, we don't grow. We're solely spectators. We really see the finished product.
You go to watch vegetable competitions that you're not taking part in?
It's largely online now. But we were going to go to Malvern, but then the COVID happened. So.
That was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
The online vegetable growing viewers. That's what I'd have called your team, but I've never been good at the names. I noticed, Hopsters, that you won the toss, but you've decided to put your opponents in first. So, Sprouters, please choose a hieroglyph.
Like twisted flax, please.
The twisted flax. You'll be starting with a music question. You'll be hearing up to 4 different pieces of music. Something connects them. What is it? Your first piece is coming in now.
I don't recognise this.
Next, please.
Is that in Spanish?
No, I'll be Italian.
Is that Madonna Lovely?
No,
it's not.
I don't think so.
I don't think...
I don't know what it is.
Next, please.
So that's me when the trolley from Meet Me in St Louis.
That's from Meet Me in St Louis.
Yeah.
I came in with the trolley. It's about transport, maybe.
Yeah.
Next, please.
You know this?
It might be about public transit.
Repeated words.
2 seconds.
We're going to say what?
Public transit, yeah.
We're going to say public transit.
I think I'll take that. Traditional forms of transit or transport. What did we hear?
We had the trolley song, number 3.
Yes?
Which I've only just discovered is not a supermarket trolley, but...
No, it's from Meet Me in St Louis. The
you
trolley,
go.
that's what they
There
call
you
a
go.
sort of streetcar or tram.
That's all we got, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't know the last one? You do. Do you know what that was?
Swing low.
Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. Every quizzer knows that.
Soulful
Sure,
version of
yeah.
it.
Second one, Funiculi Funicular, that Neapolitan song.
It's a Japanese.
And the first one, Inaugural Trams by the Super Furry Animals.
Very
All
nice.
right, yeah.
There's a great quote that goes with that one. Gruff Reese said, "My great-grandmother was run over by a tram in the Mumbles, but I'm still very much in favour of trams as a low-emission inner-city transport solution." Lovely words there from our local boy. Well done. 1 point to you. Hopsters, what would you like?
Lion, please.
Lion. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Next, please. Cardi B. Nicki Minaj. Is it something that one said to the other? Next, please. Random time. Oh, he was... Odd Job, Austin Powers, Cardi.
Oh, yeah. I think we need another.
Next, please.
Through a shoe, is that? Yes.
Yeah. They threw a shoe. The first one threw a shoe at the second.
These are all shoe-throwing incidents. What can you tell me about any of the clues?
Random task is the odd job rip-off that throws the shoe rather than spins the bowler hat.
Exactly.
And George Bush, I think I can remember that, as like a press conference and threw a sandal at him.
Yes. Tony Blair, it was actually quite late, it was about 2010, but it was a war protest. And there were actually a lot of people outside throwing things. 4 men were arrested for throwing shoes at him. And Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, it was at a party, and Cardi B said later on Instagram that Nicki Minaj had said that she was a bad mother, which she immediately disproved by throwing a shoe at her in public. But then Nicki Minaj said she hadn't said that at all. Apparently it was a red platform heel by Ellie Saab. I know you were waiting for that detail, and I've been able to deliver it. Sprouters, what would you like?
The horned viper, please.
Viper it is. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Well, he was dead by then, so there wasn't one.
But it could be set.
Yeah.
Resetting. Next.
Yeah.
Next, please.
The way the captains, would that be Ahab? Or
1812's too early.
1812's too early.
no, but I'm thinking like something happened in 1812 that would be named Ahab, or that was named Rigoletta or something. Yeah.
Next, please.
Acid.
The acid something. We want the last one, don't we?
Yeah, last one, I think.
Last one, please. Next.
So
Maybe it's not even.
Oh, it's letters. It's ABBA is the last one.
So
So
no, it's
like,
acid.
yeah.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
the numbers
Okay,
represent
yeah.
letters of the alphabet.
Oliver?
We think the numbers represent letters of the alphabet.
That's
in terms of their
absolutely
placement.
right.
Very good.
And I very much admired your thinking at clue 2. Very good. You're saying 1812 is too early for Moby Dick. That's good knowledge because it's sort of mid-century, isn't it? About 1850, I think, Moby Dick. But it's not a date. It represents the letters 1, 8, 1 and 2 in the alphabet, which would spell Ahab. What do you get with the first, ninth, fourth and first letters of the alphabet?
Aida.
Aida and the typically corrosive substance
Acid.
acid. Very well done. Hopsters, what would you like?
Eye of Horus, please.
The Eye of Horus. Picture clues. What connects them? Here's the first.
Crocodile.
Crocodile.
Whichever one. Next, please. Is that a cat or like
Some kind of cat.
Cougar. Next, please.
Are they all? They're all sports kit logos.
Yes.
That's
yeah.
So yeah.
Lacoste, Slazenger.
Yeah.
They're all logos of sports brands.
Hey, that's absolutely right. I'm not sure if they're all always used for sport. Let's have a look at the fourth clue. Tell me what we're looking at.
It's a polo.
Yeah, you see some very out of condition
Puma?
people in polo shirts, don't you, really? But perhaps they're intended for
Revolve
sport.
around.
Puma is the second one.
Puma, Lacoste for the first, and
Fred Perry.
Fred Perry is the laurel wreath. Exactly right. Very well done. Back to you, Sprouters. What would you like?
2 reeds, please.
2 reeds. What connects these clues? Here's the first.
I think probably go next one.
Next. Like length or
Numbers of them.
Yeah, like average length in centimetres.
next,
But
Not in or
Next,
millimetres,
please.
it would be. Yeah, well, average length in millimetres.
horses are
Well,
not
how
that
big
much
is
bigger
a
than cats.
Yeah. I don't know. It could be like size.
It could be BC when they were domesticated.
Oh, I don't know. When you domesticate an house.
Next one, please.
2,500. So it's, I mean, it's definitely to do with the size in some way. So but I
2
don't.
seconds.
Weight, isn't it? In grams.
Yeah, sure.
Like average weight in grams.
Not it, I'm afraid. Hopsters, do you know?
gestation period.
And what would the 2,500 be? I mean, I can tell you if it's months, it feels like it. You're closer because it is to do with weight. This would be the recommended or required number of calories. Of course. So a human being that's not on a diet but eating healthily would be recommended to have 2,000 to 2,500 calories a day. A horse, if a horse is just kind of hanging out and eating grass and not doing much, it needs far fewer calories than, say, a racehorse, which obviously would get through a lot more. A mouse, just the 10 or 15, just a little smackerel for me, the mouse says, and a cat, 200 or 300. Hopsters, 1 question remains is the water question. That's for you. What connects these clues? Here's the first.
Next, please. Next, please.
There a specific
Harbouring?
word for these things? They were policemen.
We've seen that.
Yeah, next, please.
Yeah. Oh, you need a code to do it.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
You need a code for all of these.
Why would you need a code for evidence of treason?
I have no idea.
I mean, the guilty parties are all using code, I'm sure. I can't take that, I'm afraid. So, Sprouters, a bonus chance for you.
We think maybe you need to have 2 people doing it.
That is the answer, that you are really supposed, for best practice, to have 2 people. What clues helped you to that answer?
Nuclear missile, you need 2 keys, don't you?
That one is about codes. Yeah, 2 keys, they have to both be there. Transporting a criminal, I'm not sure it always happens, but there is supposed to be somebody observing the criminal and somebody in charge of the transport. Bank vaults usually requires 2 people. Do you know anything about that first clue?
So is it like you need 2 witnesses?
Yes. In 1695, it was enshrined in law that was in place until the end of the war that you needed 2 witnesses to prove treason. Well done, you get the bonus point. That means at the end of round 1, the Sprouters have 3 points, the Hopsters have 3 points. 2 evenly matched teams go forth to the sequences round, round 2. Sprouters will be going first again, and this time I want to know what comes forth in a sequence. Which sequence would you like?
Like a lion this time, please.
Lion. What would come forth? Time starts now.
Sensational. So is it like someone describes someone as being like sensational?
Next.
So yeah, it's like someone would be like sensational, inspirational.
Do you know who this is?
No, I don't.
No.
The next one.
Yeah.
Next.
Celebrational.
Yeah.
It's the Muppets.
So what comes forth?
Sensational, inspirational, celebrational. Is it like
Could it just be
Muppet?
Could it just be the Muppets?
Muppetational.
Inspirational.
No, it's like, isn't it like Muppetational or something?
We should try that.
Well, I don't know if
You've
that's a
got 8
word.
seconds to think about it.
Well, I've never really listened to the theme that closely, but I think, should we say Muppetational?
Shall you say Muppetational?
We're going to say Muppetational.
I tell you what, I'll give you the point if you sing it.
It's the most sensational, inspirational,
Celebrational, Muppetational.
This is what we call the Muppet Show.
Excellent. You can actually have 2 points because it's a sequences round. Very well done and beautifully sung. Hopsters, what would you like?
Twisted Blacks?
The Twisted Flax. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
S.
It could be like a country or yeah.
Okay,
Sweet.
next, please. T. Millennium. That's what I like to do. Tesla. No.
Don't know.
Next, please. Kiwi Prize.
Prize. Why is it all written like that as well? What could STE stand for? STEM? So something in mathematics. What
Yeah.
Fields medal, is it, in mathematics?
Yeah?
Yeah.
So M, Fields Medal.
I tell you what, I'll give you the point if you sing it. No, not really, this isn't a song. Yes, M Fields Medal is exactly what we've got, and why?
So S would be science,
Yeah.
technology, whatever. E is in engineering.
Engineering?
Yeah, and mathematics.
Exactly so, it's STEM, and there are prizes for each one. Are any of you mathematicians? What's your PhD in, Charlie?
Philosophy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sprouters, what would you like?
Eye of Horus, please.
Eye of Horus. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
That's H.
That's like a charge.
H is a Planck
It's
constant
also
as well.
plush is a word, I guess.
Okay,
but,
yeah.
you know.
Over next. Next.
Minuscule. So it's
Minuscule,
So is it bid
so-
mass or back?
Well,
So
isn't
it's
it
going to be
plus, minus,
minus,
divide, multiply?
division, and multiply. Yeah.
No, big mass is index or power.
Yeah. No, but addition, subtraction.
Multiplication,
Oh, yeah, no,
division. I think
should
yeah,
we do
the
the
next one. Okay, so it's division. Times, divide.
No, but what's time scale? So divide, dividend. So
Okay.
divide and then ND.
All right,
Yeah?
that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on that. I'm on board.
I don't understand it, so...
The divide symbol and then ND.
Exactly what we had ourselves. Very well done. Tell me what's happening here.
So these are mathematical symbols, but then the word that you use for them, and then a letter that creates a word with it. So you've got plush, minuscule, timescale, and dividend. We weren't sure what order it was going in, so we had to get the third.
That order, plus, minus, times, divide, is sort of standard order you'd learn it at school or see them on a calculator. Well done. Hopsters, what would you like?
Horned Viper, please.
OK, what would come forth in this picture sequence? Here's the first.
Another villains from...
Charles Gray, that's Blofeld.
Okay. Next, please.
A toilet symbol.
Ladies toilet. Why
Ladies,
is it?
women.
Next, please.
Detective. Clue. Scarlet woman. Is it in red for a reason? Or is it golfing? Oh, I can't remember. No, it's not golfing. Directly. 8 seconds. Nothing.
Okay.
2 seconds.
Lucky rabbit's foot.
I'd love to see one, but it wouldn't work for the sequence. So, Sprouters, another bonus chance for you.
A picture of an agency.
A picture of an agency would be an acceptable answer. What are we looking at?
Someone ladies detective agency.
Yes, now, you see, it is Blofeld. So you've got, it's a famous sequence of words. Blofeld, women, spy, something. But no, Blofeld is also known as number one. Number one ladies detective agency. It's that great series of books by Alexander McCall Smith. We've got the CIA there, but any agency would do for the sequence. Well done. And your own sequence, what will it be?
2 reads, please.
2 reads. What would come forth? Time starts now.
Common
Is it O?
No, that's the least common.
No, it isn't. Oh, it's the most common.
It's not. I think
I'm going to trust you.
I don't know. All right.
But if 50.
Well, good. I think go next.
Next.
French lead.
The French exit is something.
Yeah, the French. Take a French exit.
I don't know why
No,
French
it's
is in
Irish
brackets.
exit, isn't it?
I don't know.
We're going next.
Yeah.
Next.
The walking limb is a leg.
And ego.
Leg to stand.
Lego.
Leg, OK.
So there's an overlap here.
Okay.
So
Leg,
50 and O. So, no, we don't. The in French and leave. So le for leave. I don't know what's going on here. But, then leg and ego. So
2 seconds.
So, Danish toy company Elf from the Lord of the Rings.
I don't know anything about elves from Lord of the Rings.
I thought it was like Lego Legolas.
I know. I'm afraid that's not the right answer. So, Hopsters, bonus chance for you.
No, I see the leg and the leg out. But
No, you don't know. And you're unlucky there, Theo, because you were absolutely on the right lines. The answer is Danish toy company. Danish toy company. We are spelling out Lego. Right, along the top, we're going from the front, and along the bottom, we're going from the back. So L for 50 and O.
Nice one.
Le and go, leg and ego, and then we get to the whole word, Lego and Lego.
Sure.
I thought that'd be one for you there, Lee. We're literally building Lego.
Who'd have thought it?
What is the biggest thing you've ever built? I mean, do you do big like the Taj Mahal?
I've got a Taj Mahal, yeah.
Have you?
built.
When you've built the thing, how long do you leave it up before you take it all down and build something else?
It stays up.
Oh, you and my daughter both. It's not... You take it apart and use the bricks for something else. You're not making a museum. Is your whole
I've
house...
made a museum.
Have you made...
Yeah.
It's honestly... aren't you supposed to reuse the... I know, I'm never going to persuade you. Hopsters, one question remains. Water. What would come forth in this one? Here's the first.
That looks like a Twitter handle for someone. Take C, Richard C. I don't know.
next, please.
Jack with the founder of
Yeah.
Twitter. But
So are these
the first.
Yeah. Was it survey? No. Oh, no.
No, it's Google. But
Next, please.
no. There's nothing else it could be, is there? Richard Jack.
Just 2 seconds.
At POTUS.
Not it, I'm afraid. Sprouters, do you know?
At Elon Musk.
The answer is at Elon Musk. And why?
We think these are something like the CEOs of Twitter.
That's it.
Jack founded it.
I'm
but then
glad to
he
you say Twitter. The stupidest name change of all time. They've got this lovely cheery brand and a good name, and it's now X, CEOs of X. I don't know if you have to say formerly known as Twitter. You might just say X now. I think it might now be X, formerly known as X, formerly known as Twitter, formerly known as Twitter. But the CEOs of X, and the next in a sequence, Elon Musk, who then stepped down. That means at the end of round 2, the Hopsters have 5 points, the Sprouters have 9. It's time for the connecting wall. 16 jumbled up clues that the teams need to sort into 4 connected groups of 4. You'll be going first this time, Hopsters. Please choose lion or water.
Water, please.
OK, you have 2.5 minutes to solve the water wall, starting now.
So krypton factor, X factor.
Yeah. You've then got Formula One drivers, which is Lando, Lewis, Max, and probably Esteban. Or maybe Yuki.
So shall I take out?
Yeah. And we've also got then Popes as well. Yeah.
So let's do that then. John Paul, Gregory,
Urban.
X. No. Any others?
Could have an Oscar or an Esteban.
Crimson Factor, X Factor, Risk Factor,
Vulcan.
Max Factor. Yes. So what were the Formula One drivers again?
So Lando, Lewis.
Esteban and Yuki.
Yeah.
Have we tried that one?
Might have tried that.
Lando, Lewis.
Try Oscar.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Move on.
Can I just jump in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vulcan, Skaro,
Tatooine.
are all alien sci-fi planets, so
Yeah.
is there another one?
No, but do we have Ireland as well? Morag, Lewis.
Are there any wordy ones? Oh, no.
There we go.
Right, so what have we got left?
I think it's
We still
Popes in Formula One.
for Pops and Formula One, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
shall I
so-
do three?
So Urban.
John Paul,
Gregory. That's what we don't know what we
Esteban.
tried really.
It's like a Stephen.
Yeah.
No.
2 lives left.
Oscar could be a Pope. Do you think that Oscar's the most Pope out of those?
Well,
Scar.
I'm assuming Yuki won't be.
Yeah.
And
Lando,
Lando seems
no.
unlikely, so...
Yeah.
So,
Urban, John Paul, Gregory, Oscar.
Yeah.
no.
1 life.
Gregory, Greg.
10
Urban,
seconds.
John Paul.
Sorry,
Gregory.
John Paul and Urban.
Yeah.
Not it. That's your 3 lives. The wall has frozen. But you found 2 groups. Can you tell me the connection? Max, X, Krypton, Risk?
They all precede Factor.
That's right. Morag, Tatooine, and so on.
Fictional planets.
They are planets in sci-fi fiction. And you can get points for the connections of the groups you didn't find. So let's resolve the wall. There you go. Lando, John Paul, Urban, and Gregory.
Popes.
They are the Popes. And the last group, Oscar, Lewis, Esteban, and Yuki.
Formula One drivers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. The key to this wall is that Lando is a Pope and also a Formula One driver. Not the same person, of course, although he would be amazing. Nevertheless, you gave me all the connections after finding 2 groups. That's a total of 6 points. Let's bring in their opponents now, give them the other wall, and see how they get on. It'll be the Lion Wall for you Sprouters, 2.5 minutes to solve it, starting now.
Right, popes. There's a load of popes.
And there's Rivers, Rubicon.
I think there's 5 popes.
So there's
Benedict,
Sodas as
Pius,
well.
Innocent, Clement, Urban.
And we've
that's
got-
all right.
and we've got
cycle,
Ruth,
cycle through those.
So if you go
Yeah.
through those, we also will have like Rubicon, Umbongo, Tropicana, and
Well done.
so the Rubicon, Umbongo, Tropicana. These are like things you get at the like kebab shop.
Okay.
Like
But
soda.
they're just, yeah, like
You could
fruit
try
drinks.
soda maybe, but
And Naked does something, right?
okay, yeah, sure. Like juice drinks.
Yeah.
Okay, not quite that. Capella does juice as well.
Okay, so it might be those. Is Rubicon definitely one?
Yeah.
so you can
It's
take-
also
take-
on the
take
list.
out Rubicon.
So Rubicon's also.
So-
Well, I don't know if Naked is one. I think we should
Naked is, I think, but let's
take out Rubicon.
So we've also got
Take out
Moon, Sweat.
take out Tropicana. There you go.
Okay, so Moon, Soda,
So now we've
Sweat.
got lives.
Yep. So it starts with Tropic, it ends with Kana. Is that like a wedding at Kana? That's in the Bible. But
Yeah.
Flint off.
Flint is a place in Michigan.
Flint off, Urban off.
Full moon. Urbane. Oh, Urbane, classy.
Urbane.
Sweaty.
not quite seeing it.
No, that doesn't work.
Soda is also pop. So Flint is a stone that you use.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah. So
what I'm seeing is Carla, but Tropicana is really doing me in here.
Blue.
We're going to need to start going through some things.
Go for like, yeah, I don't know.
Just gonna go for the top
Yeah.
one.
Something that's like sandwich.
2
Do you
lives.
think there's a word one going on in like sandwich and Tropicana or something?
30 seconds.
Sweat.
Okay, 1 life left.
Okay, we've got a bit of time, so let's. Reuben is a type of sandwich.
Class. Soda.
Oh, I see that.
Urban.
No, no.
No.
I don't know.
That's it, time's up and the wall has frozen. And I'd like to thank you on behalf of the viewers who will have enjoyed that enormously. There will be some people shouting at the screen, very happy.
Oh, dear.
That's you, isn't it? You're happy. You liked it.
Oh,
OK, you found 2 groups. Can you tell me what connects Innocent, Pius, Benedict and Clement?
They are popes.
They are all popes. And the next group, Rubicon and Bongo and so on.
Juice drinks?
Yeah, like the juice drinks.
Juice, drinks, fruit, sweet drinks, exactly so. And you can still get points for the connections in the groups you didn't find. So let's resolve the wall. Tropicana, sandwich, class and soda.
It's like clubs, maybe.
Clubs. Club Tropicana, club sandwich, club class, club soda. And the last group, Urban, Moon, Flint and Sweat.
They're Keiths.
They are musical Keiths. Key to this wall, Urban, a pope, also a country singer. Sadly, not the same person, because he would be amazing. But you found 2 groups and you gave me all the connections, total of 6 points. Let's have a look at the scores going into the final round. The Hopsters have 11 points, the Sprouters have 15. Now we'll play round 4, the missing vowels round. Can you put the vowels back in and tell me what the disguised clues are? Fingers on buzzers, teams. I can tell you that the first group of 4 connected clues are all examples of children's party food. Hopsters?
Cocktail sausages.
Correct. Sprouters?
Carrot sticks.
Meh. Sprouters?
Chocolate fingers.
Delicious. Sprouters?
Jelly and cream.
I'm afraid that's not it. You lose a point. Hopsters, do you know?
Jelly and ice cream.
Jelly and ice cream, equally delicious. Next category, they can all go up and down. Sprouters?
Share prices.
Correct. Sprouters?
Escalators.
Very good. Sprouters?
Hot air balloons.
Yes. Sprouters?
The Grand Old Duke of York and his 10,000 men.
Very well done. Next category, all fishy expressions. Sprouters?
Red herring.
Yes, it is. Sprouters?
Jump the shark.
Correct. Hopsters?
Slippery as an eel.
Correct. Sprouters?
Memory like a goldfish.
Yes, it is. Next category, words used in English that come from Japanese. Sprouters?
Karaoke.
Yes, it is. That is the end of a brilliant round 4. Some amazing stuff over there. Well done. When I played it, I said mammary like a goldfish, and they all looked at me like I was weird. At the end of round 4, the scores are Hopsters 14 points, Sprouters 24. You're straight through to the next stage of the competition. Hopsters, you remain in this round, but you will get another game in order to progress. Well done, all of you, for playing. Thanks for watching. And I'd also like to thank all those who didn't watch. Without your dedicated shunning, we wouldn't be labelled a cult niche quiz. We get loads of viewers, we'd move to BBC One, and I'd be replaced by Bradley Walsh. So, thank you. And good night.